Good morning, happy Vlogmas day 23. I know I look a bit rough this morning. I've not had a shower yet. I've just quickly put the brush through my hair and then dashed straight down to the next village, to the butcher's, to pick up my Christmas order, which you've just seen. And I've just got back, got myself a coffee to warm up because I was queuing for half an hour at 7:30 this morning. So it's done, although Martin's going to be sorely disappointed because we did order a family pork pie. He loves pork pie. I am not a fan at all, but it's his thing. And when I've unpacked my order, it's not there, and I really don't fancy going back to queue again, so that's not going to happen. Anyway, I'm home. I'm just trying to warm up. My hands are freezing, and I'm just got Judy's present to wrap for her, and I'm not going to show you, obviously, because Judy does watch my vlogs, so I don't want her to see before she opens it on Christmas Day. But I'm going to get that wrapped, get my kit together, and then I'm going to Judy's. We're going for a run, and then we are going shopping, I think. So that's exciting. I'm really looking forward to that. So first day of annual leave. Isaac's still in bed. Martin's gone to work. And yeah, it's I'm getting really festive now that I know all the shopping is done, more or less, apart from a pork pie. Then yeah, it's great. I've still got the kids' presents to wrap and Martin's, but everybody else's is done now, so that's really cool. So yeah, let me get these wrapped, and then you'll probably see me next, either on the run or after the run or shopping with Judy. It's a day with Judy. Right, now the light's a bit better than last night, and remembering that I showed you this fabric upside down last night, here is that gorgeous scuba that I got from Colville, the right way up. So yeah, I love it. I love this Day of the Dead stuff. I just think it's amazing. So Alexander Henry does a really nice Day of the Dead cotton that I'm still after. I'll put a picture in of it if I can find it. So it's just reminded me I may have to try and source that and get some of that. And the other one is this beautiful fur that I showed you last night as well. I mean, the colour's really coming through now. You can really see that. It's coming up a bit redder on screen. It's more of a dark burgundy, but it is pretty gorgeous. It is just so soft. Thank you so much for those of you that recommended that I make a detachable fur collar. I think that is absolutely an amazing idea, and that's the way I'm going to go. I just need to obviously get a lining for this now. But yeah, it is beautiful. Right, so Judy and I are in the middle of yes, and I think we've reached a new low of glamorous shots.
This is running glamorous.
Yeah, so we are.
Christmas cake we can eat.
I know. We're which way are we going now, Judy?
We are
up there. So we're heading up that way somewhere. Oh gosh, that way. There, yeah. Past the farm. On our run up to the outlet, and then we're going to do a little bit of Christmas shopping in our glamorous get-ups that we are. So Judy's got Maggie and Poppy with her there. The weather's been a bit rubbish, but it's just drizzly a little bit, but we're having a good run. I think we're doing about 5 miles altogether. This path is a little bit muddy, so we're just walking on this because Judy's ankle is still a little bit fragile, so we need to be careful. She's vlogging, as you can see. So right, so we'll probably see you at the outlet. You want to say hello, Judy?
Hello. Where are we?
We are in the outlet, aren't we? We're just in Patisserie Valerie, having a coffee. Legally, socially distanced, as you can see. Obviously we don't have masks on at the minute because we are sitting down in a cafe. But obviously when we get up from here and walk around, we'll have to put our masks back on. We're just about
the dogs, haven't we?
We have, yeah. We're just waiting for our Greek yogurt with fruit and honey. But it's just pan around so you can have a little look. It's not too busy, actually. To say it's 2 days before Christmas, it's actually quite quite chilled, isn't it? Thank you. Thanks ever so much.
Doing the Vlogmas thing.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Do you want anything else with this?
No, we're fine. Thank
No,
you.
no, salt and pepper, yeah, definitely.
How gorgeous does that look? Yum, yum, yum. Right, I'm back from Judy's. We've had a really, really lovely day. It was fabulous going for a run in the rain. We did about 5 miles altogether, which was just amazing. And then, yeah, had a quick bite to eat and a drink in the outlet and did a little bit of shopping as well. Judy is a really bad influence. That is all I'm going to say, because she made me go into Kate Spade and buy a bag and absolutely forced me to hand over my card to pay for it. So that's just wrong, isn't it? 2 days before Christmas. But anyway, what do you think to my hair? This is my natural hair, believe it or not. I love my hair when it looks like this, and the only time I can ever get it to look like this is when I've been out in the rain and it gets really damp and wet, and then I just leave it to dry like this and it comes out really curly and wavy with perfect curls, and I love it. But try as I might, if I wash my hair and try and style it, I cannot get it to look like this. It just goes frizzy. So any of you guys that have got curly hair, how can I get my hair to go like this without having to do a 2-hour run in the rain? Please help, because, you know, I know people mention the curly girl method, but I cannot do without. I can't do with not washing my hair. I've tried it, and within 2 days it gets really greasy roots and looks and feels awful. So how do you guys do it? Because I love it. If my hair could look like this all the time, I'd be quite happy to leave it curly. Right, I've got some mail, so I'm going to go through that with you because I've not opened it yet and I haven't got a clue what's come. Judy, bless her, got me the self-coloured buttons, so I'm going to have a go at those. I've not used the plastic ones before, I've only used the metal ones. And a zip as well. And I really need to be getting on with Martin's shirt because it is now 4 o'clock, it's getting dark outside. And yeah, I've only just got back really, had the shower and whatnot and sorted everything out. So I'm just going to open this mail and we'll see what's come. Right, so I've got 3 parcels and I need to get some scissors, so hang on a second. Yeah, so today seems to have been just, the weather is awful again, and it seems to have been just a day of being outside in the rain. Spent half an hour this morning, obviously, waiting at the butcher's to get my Christmas order, and then running in the rain, and then obviously coming home. Oh right, yes, I ordered some more thread. This is not very exciting, but it was a good deal. 5 black and 5 white. I can only use this as bobbin thread in my faff, or if I'm using straight stitch, I can use it in my top thread as well. If I am using a jersey needle and sewing zigzag or stretch stitch on my faff, this thread just breaks every time. So but I still use it because it's, you know, it's great for, I can use it in my cover stitch, I can use it in my bobbin thread, and I can use it as a top thread if I'm just sewing wovens. So yeah, it's a little bit, my faff generally isn't very temperamental, but it only likes Gutterman as a top thread if I'm sewing jersey, which is really bizarre. And oh yes, I have bought some more bamboo jersey. While we were in the outlet today, Judy and I went into a couple of the sports shops in there because, oh excuse me, I've got something in my eye. Because I want some more long sleeve running tops, but one of the issues I find is that because I'm so tall and long limbed, that a lot of running tops are just too short. They're more cropped on me and I don't like that length. When I'm running, I just want it sort of hip length really, and I can't find anything ready to wear that is that sort of length. So I have bought myself some more bamboo jersey, but I've got this from Plush Addict and they are selling plain bamboo jersey for £14 a metre, which is a little bit cheaper than Ray Stitch. I just got black and I've got 2 metres of this because I can make myself a couple of tops. I think just a t-shirt, a loose fitting t-shirt one, and then obviously a long sleeve one as well that I can wear in the rubbish weather for running. Bamboo jerseys, I mean, it's lovely, it's really nice and soft. You can wear this for normal wear as well as running, but the good thing about it is that it does wick away sweat, so it's great for exercise as well. So I've got a couple of meters of that in black because I really love black. I'm still a secret goth at heart, and I'm not sure what this is, but we shall have a quick look. Ooh, oh yes. This is not fabric. This is a coat that I bought off eBay. Another pink, it's a pink coat, and I could have made it myself, but it's Hobbs, and it's one of their X sort of, what's the word? Yeah, old stock, that's the word. It's one of their old stock, and I got a really good deal on this because Hobbs coats are normally really expensive, and this is brand new. Obviously never been worn, and yes, I could make one, but for the price what this cost me, I thought I would just buy it. So I bought myself one, and yeah, I'll just bring you down and then I can show you. Right, so hopefully you can see that there. Yeah, I really like this. It's probably just a little bit big, but the problem I've got is that it's the sleeve lengths on ready to wear, which is why I make myself a lot of clothes now, because sleeve length on me is a big issue, because I have really long arms. But this is fine for what this cost me. It's really lovely. So yeah, quite like that. Well, I'm really glad that Judy got me the self-covered buttons, because the ones I've ordered clearly haven't arrived yet, and I want to get that jumpsuit finished. So I'm now going to make myself a coffee, take you up to the sewing room, and we're going to get on with Martin's shirt. Right, so we're up in the sewing room. I have just pressed the shoulder seams of the shirt, and I'm going to get those sewn up now.
Long lay the world
Right then, so the shirt is nearly done. I just have buttons and buttonholes to do. So here it is. How lovely is that? Little sleeves all hemmed. Collar has gone in really well. Collar and collar stand, as you can see. If I just have it against me. I have to say, I'm not very happy with my button band and buttonhole placket placement, because I seem to have like a bit of a double Millennium Falcon and a double Star Wars, but you know, at the end of the day, I'm not Paul Smith, am I? So, you know, he will love it. He will love it. So I just need to find some buttons, and as usual, I'm not very prepared. However, I may have, I'm not sure what buttons I've got. Let's see. There we go. Can you see those buttons in there? They should work because they're black. So let's see how many I have and see if we can make this work. So just looking at these, I don't know if I have enough for this shirt. I have got 2, 4, 6, 8, 10 buttons. Might be able to get away with it. Now, men's buttonholes go on the right, don't they? I'm just thinking, yes, they do. So let's see if I can fit 10 buttonholes on here. In fact, I think I'm just going to go get one of his other shirts just so that I can use it as a gauge of where the top button needs to be. Martin's shirt is done. I'm so pleased. It's taken me 2 hours to get the rest of it done, but it's completely finished. I'm really pleased with it. I'm just a little bit annoyed about the pattern placement of the front placket, but I'll turn you around and show you the finished shirt. There we go, Star Wars shirt. So yeah, like I say, this band, I'm really annoyed at the pattern placement. I tried to get it so that it would blend in, but it's off. Obviously it's off, but you know, he'll still love it, I'm sure. And I've got the pocket, which is just there. I don't know if you can see that, it's hidden quite well, but yeah, I'm really pleased with it. These buttons I think go really well, as you can see, and he's gonna love it. I know he's gonna love it because he's just a huge Star Wars fan. So he's a bit of a nerd at the end of the day, he's my husband, and yeah, he's gonna love that. It's the first Star Wars shirt that he's ever owned, so I'm really pleased with it. The collar has gone on really, really well. I haven't put a button or buttonhole on the collar stand this time. Normally most shirts do have that, but he never wears shirts completely buttoned up anyway, so I can't see the point in doing that. The buttonholes on this shirt all went in absolutely perfect, and I think this is the first time in 6 years that I've been sewing that I have not had any issues at all with any of the buttonholes. Usually one goes wrong somewhere along the line, but these have all gone in absolutely perfect, so I'm really pleased with it. So I'm now going to get this wrapped up for him for Christmas, and I think this is going to be an annual Christmas tradition now that I make him a new shirt every Christmas. So who knows what it'll be next year. Okay, so after a battle of about 3/4 of an hour trying to get this zipping, it really is absolutely atrocious. It's probably the most atrocious zip I've ever put in, but it's in and it's going to have to do because I cannot face taking it out again and redoing it. Trying to get zips in velvet I think is really difficult, but I'm going to show you the finished jumpsuit. It's also quite awkward to get in and out of, but I've managed it. It will definitely need lots of tweaks for future versions of this jumpsuit, but as I explained when I set about this project, this, you know, fabric was very inexpensive. This was very much a toile, I guess, a wearable toile, and I am going to wear it on Christmas Day. I haven't hemmed the pants yet. That needs doing. But otherwise it's finished. So I'll put you down and I'll show you what it looks like. Okay, so here is the finished jumpsuit, and I am really pleased with it. I really like how it looks. I love this collar. These palazzo pants fit me really, really well. I've got the little tie belt at the back. I haven't hemmed the sleeves yet, but to be honest, I think I'm just gonna turn those under and, you know, I'm not gonna mess about with it. The zip, as I say, is in this side, but it's rubbish. I'm not even gonna show you it because it just looks awful, but I do really like it. So if I, it's not obviously quite like the inspiration picture, and I'm clearly gonna have to do some more tweaking to get it to be like the inspiration picture. I haven't put the buttons on yet. I've still got those to do, but to be honest, I think I'm so done with getting this zip in because, you know, it's a regular zip and the velvet is twisted a little bit. It's not fully invisible, but, you know, it's the best I could do after a bit of a nightmare. So I think I'm probably going to call it that. But as I say, I do have to hem these, which I will probably do in the morning now. I've had enough of sewing today. So Martin's just got home from work and we're going to have some tea. I think we're having garlic pasta tonight. So I'm going to get changed, and I think this is probably where I'm going to sign off for tonight. So I hope you've enjoyed this vlog. I have finally managed to get this finished and I am pleased with it, but as I say, it is going to need a few tweaks to make better iterations of this jumpsuit. I hope you like it anyway, and I will see you all tomorrow on Christmas Eve.